The news that changes everything. Mastercard just added Ripple to its official blockchain partner program. Let that sink in. One of the world's most established financial networks is now teaming up with a company that was once seen as just another altcoin project. But Ripple isn't just hype, it's infrastructure. They've built the XRP ledger, which powers instant cross border payments for banks, companies, and even governments. This partnership signals one thing loud and clear: legacy finance is ready to go digital, and Ripple is helping lay the tracks. But what does this partnership actually mean for MasterCard, Ripple, and XRP holders? Let's dig in. For MasterCard, this is all about future proofing. Their multi token network aims to support CBDCs, stablecoins, and tokenized assets. They need fast, reliable tech, and Ripple brings that. The XRP ledger is fast, cheap, and already running cross border payments in the real world. Partnering with Ripple gives MasterCard direct access to battle tested blockchain that already handles remittances, liquidity transfers, and asset tokenization. For Ripple, this is a massive credibility boost. It opens doors to institutions that might have dismissed them before. It also gives Ripple and the XRP ledger a shot at being the plumbing behind digital money on a global scale. And for the crypto world, it's a signal. This isn't about memes anymore. It's about real infrastructure, real adoption, and real money. But if Ripple is powering this new financial web, what does it mean for XRP, the coin? Here's where it gets interesting for XRP holders and traders. No, this news doesn't mean MasterCard is adopting XRP directly, but Ripple's infrastructure is powered by the XRP ledger, and XRP is the native asset of that network. The more banks, governments, and payment providers use Ripple's tools, the more valuable the XRP ecosystem becomes. Even if XRP isn't used in every transaction, its role as a bridge asset, especially in Ripple's on demand liquidity service, means demand could grow. And with Ripple soon launching their own stablecoin, XRP may become the ideal volatile asset to pair with those stable holdings, especially for fast swaps and liquidity bridging. In short, if Ripple's network grows, XRP becomes more important, not just for use, but for market confidence. And that could mean big things for traders watching this coin long term. The XRP ledger, or XRPL, is the open source blockchain Ripple built to move money fast. It's decentralized, confirms transactions in 3 to 5 seconds, and costs less than a penny per transfer. Unlike Bitcoin, it does not rely on mining. It uses a consensus protocol that's much more energy efficient, and it's packed with tools. It has a built in decentralized exchange, support for token creation, and new features for NFTs and smart contracts. This isn't a hype chain. It's been quietly doing the job since 2012. But who's actually using Ripple Tech today? Ripple's tech is being used by companies you've probably never heard of, but that move billions every year. Think remittance giants like SBI Remit in Japan, Trenglo in Asia, and banks in Latin America and Africa. These companies use Ripple's payment rails to move money between currencies and countries instantly, using on demand liquidity. That's XRP acting as the bridge: one currency in, one currency out. No middleman bank holding the funds hostage for days. Let's talk about that bridge, the XRP coin itself, and why it matters. XRP is lightning fast, super cheap, and globally available. That makes it perfect as a bridge asset, something you can quickly swap into and out of when moving money between currencies. On demand liquidity means you don't need to pre fund bank accounts in foreign countries anymore. You just swap value through XRP, and it lands in the recipient's currency almost instantly. But hang on, what about price volatility? Doesn't that make XRP risky? This is where Ripple's brilliance shows. XRP is only held for a few seconds during a transaction. The sender's money goes into XRP. The XRP travels across the ledger and it's instantly converted on the other end. That's too fast for major price swings to matter. Liquidity partners, like exchanges, handle the trade. So neither the sender nor the receiver sees XRP volatility. It just works. That sounds solid, but what about taxes? Does it trigger capital gains at all? Good question. And here's the breakdown. If you're just sending money through a Ripple powered platform like a remittance service, you're not trading XRP, so no capital gains. But if you hold XRP, buy low, and sell high, that's a taxable event. And even automated swaps, like using XRP in DeFi or trading bots, can be taxed if you control the wallet. For most users, though, Ripple's system feels like PayPal: fast, clean, and tax free. So, what is a remittance anyway? Right now, many people use services like Walmart Financial or Western Union to send money home. But those come with long wait times and high fees. Ripple changes that. Here's how it could work. A sender in Mexico uses a local app or remittance partner that's integrated with RippleNet, like Bitso or AirTM. They load pesos into the app, and the service converts it to XRP, sends it across the XRP ledger in seconds, and delivers US dollars or another local currency into their family's bank account or cash pickup center in the US, Colombia, or wherever. It's cheaper, faster, and it doesn't rely on pre funded bank accounts. The recipient never even sees XRP. It just works. And this is happening today in places like Mexico, Brazil, and the Philippines. Now, let's talk Ripple's upcoming stablecoin because that changes everything. Ripple is launching its own stablecoin. It'll be fully backed one to one by US dollars and cash equivalents. It'll run on both the XRP ledger and Ethereum. That means instant settlement, low fees, and full compliance. This opens the door for enterprise use cases, smart contracts, and tokenized finance without replacing XRP. It complements it. XRP bridges value. The stablecoin holds value. It's a powerful combo. So, what about CBDCs? You're going to want to hear this. Ripple is working directly with countries like Palau, Bhutan, and Montenegro to test CBDCs on the XRP ledger. Their tech offers compliance, programmability, and cross border function, all while staying fast and cheap. Ripple isn't just building for crypto users, they're building for central banks. So, who started all this and why? Ripple was founded in 2012 by Chris Larson and Jed McCaleb, the same Jed who later co founded Stellar. They wanted a faster, fairer, more efficient financial system. Instead of waiting for banks to build it, they built it themselves. Let's bring it home. What does this all mean for you? This Ripple and Mastercard partnership shows us one thing: crypto is no longer fringe. It's merging with traditional finance, and it's doing it fast. If you've ever thought crypto was just speculative or optional, it's time to rethink. Ripple's tech is being used by banks, governments, and financial apps. And that trend is only going to grow. Let's bring it all together. Crypto isn't coming, it's already here. It's in remittance apps, payment rails, stablecoins, and even central bank trials. You might not see Bitcoin logos at the grocery store just yet, but behind the scenes, Ripple and others are laying the foundation for how money will move in the next decade. If you don't understand it, you risk falling behind. But if you learn now, if you take the time to grasp how this works, you will be ahead of the curve. You'll be prepared and empowered. Go ahead and follow us to keep learning. Subscribe for regular videos on real world crypto use. And share this with someone who thinks crypto is just pretend.